Yo, Minecrafters. Generikb here with another episode of Hermitcraft. I have to stop saying what episode it is, and the reason being, unlike a single player Let's Play. Let's see, what do I need here? Unlike a single player Let's Play, sometimes things happen. Like either a prank will happen, or we all get together and do a little impromptu collab or something like that. And, it totally puts a whole kink if you try to pre-record any videos. It's like, nope. You know what you thought was episode 10? Nope. Episode 11. So, welcome to Hermitcraft. If you guys may notice, my voice is all like, and you may hear me clear my throat a bunch, like that. Sorry about that. Sorry. I've got wicked allergies. Oh my god, it's so bad. Where's all my... Where did I put all my... Wait, let me go back here. So... Oh, there it all is. Look at this. In stone for days. In stone for days. I had a little panic attack. I was like, no, it took me forever. We defeated the Ender Dragon. That's the good news. And we had a whole bunch of fun doing it. The bad news is I didn't get to record any of it. And I'll tell you why in a second. But let me tell you what I'm gonna do first. Right over here. I had a great idea. I don't want this to all be completely symmetrical all around. And I want to add a bit of water, a water element. That's right, burn, suckers, burn. And so I figured right around here, let's grab us some cobblestone. And I'm thinking, if I put it, let me just make sure I know what I'm doing here. If I do that, yep, and that, I think that's about as close to it as I want to get, I think. Well, no, this goes out like this, so maybe I get that far. Yep, perfect. I want to make a huge statue, because you know how jungle temples always have like big old crazy, statues of the gods and stuff like that. I'm gonna do that. Shush over there. Hey, what are you guys doing over there? Are you leftover from last time? I'm gonna have to keep an eyeball on you. That ain't no good. That ain't no count. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, bud. Yeah, so I wanna do a little jungle tiki statue right here of an iron golem. Cause boy, nothing says jungle like those iron golems running around. So I want to kind of put a little tribute to him, and with something a little special about it. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I tell you what, now that I've seen this, you see I dug a little bit out, but now that I'm looking, I think I need to dig probably another... Exuma gave me an iron pick. Oh, he's so nice. I think I need to dig another 2 back. That's what I'm guessing. So if I do like this, I'll just do a little bit here. So yeah, while I'm digging here for a minute, let me tell you about what happened to my computer. The craziest thing. I was doing fine. I had Minecraft weekend because my wife was out of town, and I was recording episodes left and right. And I went to start editing some of those, and I'll be darned if the sucker, like my computer, gave me a blue screen, the old blue screen of death, and I'm sitting there like just flabbergasted because Windows 7 is pretty stable. Ooh, iron. It's pretty stable. And I haven't had a blue screen of death since I've had the computer. But it gave me one, and I was like, uh-oh. That ain't no good. That ain't no count, as we say in the South. And so, I restart my computer, and things are all good, and I go back to redoing the, rendering the video. I was doing the All-Star Survival games. If you haven't seen that, check it out on my channel. It's fun. Lot of fun. Am I doing this right? Yep. And so, there I am. I'm trying to render again. Boom! Blue screen. And so I start to panic a little bit. And I'm like, okay, maybe, just maybe, I am just taxing my computer too much. Because whenever I render stuff in Premiere, which is what I use to edit my videos, man, it is. I have a really nice computer. It's pretty new. I mean, it's 6 months old, I would say, and I went all out on it. It's a Dell. I'm the kind of guy that I used to build my own computers, and then I was like, forget it. Hate doing it. I'm just gonna throw a little bit of extra money at it, which honestly, it's not that much more. It's, if you're not on a budget, it's so much easier just to throw money at it and buy it. But anyway, and I have a little tunnel right here. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Anyway, it's a pretty new computer, but it chugs a lot when I render stuff, because it's a pretty CPU intensive thing. I need some dirt. Let's grab some dirt. And so it blue screened on me twice, and then it did a third time. And on that third time, when I go to reload my reboot my computer, it gave me this crazy error, and it was like, can't find the NTFS blah 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 words and letters, and that was it. Man, I didn't see the Dell loading screen. I'm gonna put a torch here so you guys can see what's going on. Get out of here, mushroom. Didn't see the Dell loading screen. I didn't see nothing. Nothing for nothing, man. And so I was like, okay, this is not good. I, hit reboot a couple times. Nothing. Well, come to find out that something real bad had happened. I went on my iPad and I looked up, what that error meant, and apparently the boot table or the boot record, some flimmer jammer in the computer was all screwy, and it had no idea which one was my C drive or anything. But I couldn't even get into the BIOS. It was like, turn on the computer, and just that's what it would do instantly. So after a few bit of finagling and praying, I finally got praying to the computer gods. You guys know what I'm talking about. Finally, I get the thing to. Oh, you know what? Look at me. Wonk. Look at that. That'll get me another 10 blocks or something like that. Yeah, so, I finally get in. I put in my Windows CD to try to see if I can have it repair something, and it was repairing, and it's like, well, the only drive I see that has Windows on it at all is this F drive. And I'm like, F drive? What the heck's an F drive? And I look it up. You know, I go into a command prompt and I do a directory on it, and sure enough, that's my C drive, but it's called F. And the C drive is then some USB drive or something. USB. Dude, it's crazy. It was all 3 ways jacked up. So, Windows said, well, we found some problems and we think maybe we fixed it, possibly. Reboot and tell us. And I was like, okay. Give it the old rebooteroonie. Oh, that's not where I wanted to put those at all. Damn it. Gave it the old rebooteroonie and gave me a different type of error. And it was like, hey, we noticed that your boot records changed or whatever. Man, that sucks. Pretty much is what it said. And it was like, you might want to look into that and, you know, hey, by the way, reboot your computer. I was like, what? So I go in to reboot it again, and then I go into the BIOS this time. Let's put one right there. Go into the BIOS this time. And, hold on, let me count some out here. I got a screenshot of, I did this in creative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a lip. Okay. So that's, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a lip. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so I reboot and I go in and I'm like, all right, here's my SSD drive is what I've got as my main C drive. And I tell it, I go, hey, you know what? This is the one you oughta boot off of. Don't go try to boot off this stupid USB drive. What are you, stupid? What kind of stupid computer are you? And I did that. I go in. Everything's fine. And I'm actually in Windows at this point, right? Now, keep in mind, what I haven't told you is during this entire time, we were supposed to be recording Hermitcraft taking down the Ender Dragon, right? And of course, like, just perfect timing. You know, my computer completely craps out on me. It's perfect timing. I mean, that's how it works, right? And so, let's see, let's do a couple of these guys. Let's go up one and out, I think. Wow, this is really... Yeah, so I'm in. They had just started. You guys can see, I think Biffa and Exumavoid both did recordings of it. So even though you can't see us take down the dragon on my channel, go check those guys out. They've got it on theirs. But I get on there and I'm like, okay, guys, like, let's take her on. Start the reactor. Start recording, and a complete, again, blue screen to death. And I'm like, oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me, right? Oh, I need to do something different here. New blocks, different blocks. And, see, this is why I don't use iron picks. Look at this. Like, that doesn't seem like that lasted much longer than the stone picks, right? Am I right? It's a little faster, maybe? But that thing's already almost dead. Anywho. How do I get down now? Crap, didn't think about that, did I? Because I need to get some glowstone lamps. So yeah, long story long on that. Blue screen to death a couple more times. Couldn't record with them. But then, so I started looking around and trying to figure out, like, what's causing this thing. Here's what's so crazy. Here's what it ended up being. My solid state drive, it's a Crucial M4. It's a 128 gig drive. Perfectly fine for, oh, hey, I got some already. Sweetums. But I do need some of that. And I need... Oh, do I have any torches? I'm so low on wood, too. Oh, maybe I'll just use... Here, I'll grab that guy. I don't need an axe right now. I don't need that seed, but... Yeah. So, I've got this solid state drive, right? And come to find out, it's the stinking firmware on there, because I haven't updated the firmware since I bought the thing. I'm not the type of guy that like goes and updates firmware. You know? It just doesn't seem like something you should be doing. Like, I don't know. Call me crazy. Drivers and stuff I do, without a doubt. But firmware, that, I don't know. I just never think about it, right? I don't go actively go looking around and going, hey, I wonder if there's new firmware. You know what I mean? But, yeah, come to find out, after a little bit of Google searching, there was a major bug with all of the solid state drive manufacturers, that after like 5,000 hours of playing, it would start becoming really, really unstable. Can I do it? Oh. And start giving you the blue screen of death after 5,000 system hours. Which is silly. I mean, it's completely like, what? I hear some zombies up there. Hello, zombies. And and then it would just start doing the blue screen of death. I guess I'll use this guy. It would start doing the blue screen of death every hour or so afterwards, unless you update the firmware. And apparently it's been like this big known issue back in January, and they fixed it, and everything's all hunky-dory. And all you gotta do is like download the firmware, install it, run the installer on it, Bob's your uncle, good to go. Yep, that's all it took. Amazing. I'm perfectly sorted out now. So talk about a scare. Because for those of you who have been fans for a while, you remember way back in the day, I was doing a 24-hour video game-a-thon for charity. I was going to play Minecraft and stuff for the Let's Play... no, what's it called? Child's Play. Child's Play charity. That's what I was going to do. And like 5 hours into it, my computer just completely crashed on me. Like, caught on fire, crashed. So I'm not a lucky boy when it comes to this sort of thing. All right, let me make some quick stairs, like that. Oh, they're cooking. Y'all are cooking. All right, and oh wow, this is going nice. Okay, let's get rid of some dirt. Dirt McGirt. Over. And I probably have to do one. Actually, I'm going to do it on this side so I don't see it as much. Alright. Maybe. Cool. Awesome. Perfect in every way. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Very nice, very nice. Oh, that's gonna get me, isn't it? It's gonna bite me right in the butt if I try that. Cool. Oh man, this is gonna look great. Now this isn't supposed to be a 1-for-1, scale of one of these iron golems, but you can kind of see over here. There's the hook of his nose. I've got his mouth open because we're gonna do something really cool there. And yeah, might as well dig this stuff out a little bit. Oh, sound like a truck farted outside my house. I got more to tell you guys. I got a story about me and some cat food that I've been debating telling you about, but I think I might as well go ahead because it is kind of funny. But I'm going to take a quick commercial break. If you may or may not get a commercial. If you do, thank you for watching it and supporting me. If you don't, then I'll be right back in like 0 seconds. Alright, so BRB. And what seemed like mere seconds was actually a couple hours for me. Yeah, so I did a little bit more here. Just showing you how it's gonna look. I am indeed loving it. Here, I'm gonna pull up my thing real quick, my screenshot, so I know. Oh, it's looking beautiful. And as you can see, I gave it a little bit of a head, a little bit of a faux head. Okay, and I think I'm at the point. I kind of like the fact that I'm up here, and if those guys are gonna be on, it's like, whoa, they're looking at me. Whoa. So I want to wire these suckers up really quick. I'm not going to do anything with them yet. Let's see, grab some. But I want the technology to be there. And maybe you guys have some good ideas as far as... Let's see, that gets those. We'll put one right there. Good. You guys give me some ideas as far as when they should go on and when they should turn off. I have some notions, but I want to wait and show you. So let's see. On, off. Perfect. I love it. Oh, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful thing. All right, so let us, now that we've done this part, I'm gonna dig this part out. Yeah, why not? Slow man digging dirt with his hands. What can I say? Okay, I think I'm good on this side. I'll leave it open for right now. You never know. But I do want to do this guy right here. Get rid of that dude. Plug her back in. Now here, I want to make sure that I've lined this up right. So let me go right. Is that right? Right where the feet are? Yeah, I think so. Whoop. Let's go down here and oh, I do have a shovel. Look at me. Guaranteed someone's gonna go, Generikb, you had a shovel. And then I'll know that you commented without watching the rest of the video. For shame. Well, let's do a check here. Is it still just those two? I think so. I think it's working fine. I think those were from before. So I'm not going to worry too hard about it. Oh, but you know what? It's one thing I want to do. Here, I can hop. I'm actually going to do two things here. Do I have... Yes! Smooth stone. Let's get rid of some of these. Get rid of some of these. Oh, I forgot. I was going to tell you my cat food story. So, as you guys probably know, although I do have a whole bunch of new subscribers, real quick before I tell the cat food story, welcome all you Yogcast people, all you Yognauts. Very glad you're here. The Simon and Lewis from the Yogscast are, man, they are some awesome brohams. I tell you what, they are so nice to like my video on doing the TNT cannon that I did for their Pimp My Minecraft episode. Oh, it was great. Got a bunch of new awesome subscribers. The Yognots. Love ya. Love you, buddies. Oh, you know, I am missing... Let me see if I have any lava. So yeah, for those who are new... Oh, wait, I know where there's lava. Besides right there. There's some right over here. For those of you who are new, I have a cat. And my cat has got diabetes. And you know, it doesn't really affect him. He doesn't know any better. But he's on insulin and he has to eat like 8 times a day, like every 3 hours. And so I've got him hooked up on these automatic pet feeders. So if you ever hear me recording and you hear this like in the background, that's what's going on. I'm going to tear these out, I think. Will I? Yep. And so I have to fill up the feeders every night. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. I like it. And I can't think while I'm doing this. Sorry. Is that gonna pour somewhere? Oh no, this is perfect. There and oh no. Perfect. Whew. And so, you know, I fill up the thing every night. And usually I get him this cheap, really, really cheap food because I have to watch out. He can only have canned food and only a certain type that doesn't have a bunch of rice and junk in it. Because the rice is carbs and the carbs turn into sugar and then he gets his insulin all crazy, right? Just like a normal diabetic. So I have to get him this cheap stuff that oddly enough doesn't have rice. It just has a bunch of like icky meat parts. So like you know how like they take meat like for humans, right? And they cut all the pork chops and the bacon and all that stuff off of a pig, let's say. And then whatever's left over, they just turn into hot dogs. Like, I always joke, whatever falls on the ground, they turn into hot dogs. Well, when they're making hot dogs, whatever falls on the ground, that's what they make cat food out of, and dog food. It's really disgusting stuff. Like, really, really rather icky. Do I not have water? I have buckets. Ugh. Are we gonna have to be on a search for water? Oh, I don't approve. Can I be resourceful? Maybe. Let's see if I can be lazy about it. Is there water anywhere except there? No. Damn it! Foiled by water. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some. I'll be right back. There we go. Dummy. Got tons of water now. Let's see if I can probably go up this way, since that's what I made it for. But yeah, so cat food's nasty. Like, it's super nasty. I'm gonna need something else, aren't I? I bet you. But he ran out of his certain kind of cat food that he usually eats. It's really gross. I mean, it is just like you smell it and you're like, oh, that's just disgusting. There we go. That's what I needed him for. And oh wait, didn't I make 2? Guess not. Guess I'm a dummy. But we had to get him some new stuff because we ran out and the store only had a certain brand. And so I got it, and it came with a couple different flavors. And one of them was liver and bacon. And I'm sitting there, and I'm, scooping it out into this automatic pet feeder, as I do, and the smell is just coming up, and it's bacon. And let's see. Can I jump? Oh, I know what I can do. And, so, you know, I hold the can up to my nose and I smell it. I took a log. And, oh, this is going to be cool. And I smell it and I'm like, it doesn't smell so bad. I wonder what it tastes like. And I was like, no, I'm not going to eat cat food. It's crazy talk. Who would do such a thing? What a sicko thing to do. And, yeah, it just got the best of me, and I tried it out. Not a huge, like, I licked the fork. So, I'll admit it, I tried cat food. And you know what? Wasn't too bad. Like, I'd put it on a cracker. Now, the other junk that he eats, no way. There's no way on God's green earth I would ever put any of that stuff in my mouth. But this stuff, it was, if you guys ever want to try it, not that you would, but it's the 9 Lives liver and bacon. I tell you what, you could put that sucker on a cracker, and no one would ever be the wiser. They'd think it's some kind of pate or something, which I guess theoretically it is like a pate. But, yeah. So, am I ashamed of it? Sorta. But there you go. Entertainment. I hope you enjoy. So let's see. Let's dig up through here. Maybe I shouldn't have told you guys that. What do you guys think? That looks really cool. Oh! I guess the vines got me. So I like the fact that it's kind of stumpy, because you know if you ever see tiki statues, the legs are always kind of stumpy. I might play around with some different blocks here and there, just so it's not all cobblestone, but I kind of like the feeling of the cobblestone. I may put some vines around. That might actually be pretty cute. And then what I'm thinking, as this is going through, to just have, let's go dig around. I know that's dirt, but if I do some kind of thing like this, right? Let's plan this out here for the moment. Gotta get rid of this guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I dig it. Diggity-doo. And then, so what I'm thinking is if this is where the wall normally goes, should be, right? Because it's one past that. So that's where the wall goes. So we go out this far. Oh, yeah, this is going to line up great, I think. And that'll go up through the... Whoa, hello? Go up through the thing where I've got the balcony, if you will. And I got to figure out how to tie the balcony into that. Oh, and I got to put the other arm. That might help. Doo-doo-doo. And I'm going to go ahead and cover up these holes. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly me. That would not have been pretty. Oh, I can hear... Man, it's almost time to kill those things, I think. Oh, it's perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to dig around here and do a bit of a river. Kind of like a river oasis. So, almost like if let's see how we go. That's where the feet go. Maybe around like this. Right, so it's at least like there. Maybe a couple more. To where it's not all just squared off. And I'll have to be careful around here, you know, when I do it. May fill in that, may do that a couple deep or something. Ooh, look at them tangoing. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, hey, by the way, even though this video is probably going to be a little old by the time You see it? I hit 30,000 today. 30,000 subs. And my cat's celebrating. Speaking of which, do you hear him? So pretty jazzed about that. Very jazzed. 30,000. That's blowing my expectations out of the water, I tell you. Oh, speaking of buckets, so I got all that water. Oh, throw that away. Alright, let's swim up, get some water. Now here's my thought. I'll show this to you guys. Can I take one out? Nope. Okay, well I can take one out and do something and then swim back up. Let's do that. Alright, so put... Which one will do it? One right there, and one right there. There we go. Perfect. Go back up and fill this in. Oh, there we go. Now, my idea for this thing is, I was thinking not only will it be pretty cool, just to have this waterfall-y type thing going on, and I'll have it go all the way around. I won't do that right now. That part will be kind of boring. I just wanted to dig a little bit out to give you guys an idea of what it might look like. Right? Because I can even go back in a little bit, fill all this sucker up with water. Right? Oh, it's gonna look so pretty. So pretty. Probably put some sand on the bottom, I'm guessing. So maybe I should do that before I get too carried away. But I'm thinking that this could be like a main delivery system for my farm stuff. At least for the ones like pumpkins, melons, sugar cane. I could do a mushroom farm. I could do... what else could I do that's replantable? Maybe that's it. I'm sure there's probably one I'm missing. I almost hit E to look at the creative menu. That's stupid. And then I'll probably somewhere have a really cool little control room where I can push a button, like blunk, oops, and go blunk and push a button, and then that'll be like the melon button. And so melons will come out of the mouth and just go in there, and I swim in, pick it up, doing good. I loves it. And then in addition, I think I want to tie in all of this river with something really cool down below. Oh, there's the cat feeder. Do y'all hear it? That's how we roll. Where'd my stairs go? Oh, there's the stairs. I'm just gonna fill that in. I know I'm gonna fall in this thing at one point. La 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 la. Yeah. So I'm gonna dig these all the way down to the bottom here. And so it'll actually come all the way down here. And then I've got a pretty groovy idea for those. It's gonna involve the donators. It's gonna involve, I think that's where the donators are gonna go. It's because, and by the way, guys, I've been getting some donations. Thank you very much. I need to get a donation room. There's two things I really need to get done. One, storage room, and I can't quite figure out where I want to put it yet. Part of me is thinking I want to put it up above this thing. Part of me is thinking I really should hide it from people in case they do make it into this thing. I don't know, but I really need a storage room, and I really need to do the donation room. So that's probably going to come very soon. I just wanted to get this framework in place because, like, this gave me the inspiration. Well, no, back up. This gave me the inspiration for all of this. All of this gave me the inspiration for that. And then this gave me the inspiration for what I want to do next. So it's kind of a cascading thing. It's a domino effect. So, yeah. Yeah. But it's definitely going to happen. Thank you guys who have donated. If you feel like donating, bit.ly/Generikb donate. There's a link in the description. But we're going to have an episode where I build it out, and I'm going to go back from the very beginning and just thank everybody individually that's donated. And that'll come soon. But yeah, I'm liking it. Tell me what you guys think in the description. I always say that. I always say that. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, because I always love your suggestions. I mean, it's because of you guys that I have this lava blade, right? It's perfect. Whoa, there's so many of them. Okay, I think I'm gonna get to killing. Swords at the ready. I got an iron sword. Why not? I'm just gonna sit here and just tear them apart. Sounds like a plan to me. Until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you.